Okay, I absolutely had to do a live video on this. I've not done a live video in a week and a half or so. This is the most newsworthy subject I've seen in a while. That may actually get Americans' attentions, and I'm going to play a little bit of something here from the Oregon state government. Basically, what's happened is they're trying to ramrod a green bill, a greenhouse emissions bill, down the throat of Oregon citizens. And the GOP and the Republican senators have said no. In fact, what they've done, and the law's a little bit different in every state on how they take votes. This is huge. I'm going to get to the point pretty quick because I want you to hear what Kate Brown, the governor, said. I'm going to play it for you. But every state is different in how they get a quorum together and how they will actually take a vote. And but it's the back end of this story that's huge. So this is big news. But the state senators have said no, and they've left. Apparently 11 of them have refused to show up, and they are now over in Idaho. And Kate Brown, the governor of this is what the whole argument of the Second Amendment is about. This is the precise argument of exactly why American citizens need to be able to arm themselves, defend themselves, and say no. So what's happened? Yes, I'm slightly excited about this. What's happened is, sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing the screen. I haven't eaten dinner. I want dinner, but when I heard this story, I'm like, man, we got to talk about this. So one of the senators basically said, if you come to get me, you'd better come armed. And so now what's happened is Kate Brown, the governor there, has retorted. She's had her comment back. I'm going to let you hear what the comment is, because if you hadn't seen the news, this should be pretty easy to find. I'm going to play you what she says here. And then I'm going to tell you what the response is by a lot of Americans, a lot of hardworking, red-blooded, constitutional, Second Amendment loving Americans. Let's see if you can hear this.
Bill that seeks to reduce Oregon's greenhouse gas emissions have been acrimonious. Republican Senator Brian Boquist has said if state police come for him, they should, quote, send bachelors and come heavily armed. But Governor Kate Brown says the police are committed and ready.
I am confident that our Oregon State Police can do their jobs. Their tactical and operations information will be available shortly.
Senate Republicans who are in the minority have few options to block the bill.
Okay, you hear what Kate Brown just said? You hear what Kate Brown just said? Hey, we're going to force you to take a vote. We're going to come after you. We're going to send the state police after you. I'm not sure if in Oregon, if the state police means that's like state troopers or exactly what that is in Oregon. Sorry, I know a little bit more about Oregon politics than I want to because of a book I recently read. And Oregon is it's one of the most libtard states in the world. Actually, probably worse in a lot of ways than California. But there are over 600 militia, they say militia, over 600 3%ers, over 600 Americans who are willing to bear arms. 600 Americans who are exercising their right to say no. They are going to support these state senators and say, you don't have a right to come get them. You're not going to force them against their will to come take a vote on something that is against or that's not in the best interest of the people of Oregon. Now, I don't know a lot about the greenhouse emission bill out there. I can't really say a lot to that one way or the other. But I will tell you, most of them have been very, very tax burdensome on the people. They've not been good bills, and there's not enough evidence behind a lot of the greenhouse emissions to say that what they're doing is even going to correct any type of a problem that may or may not even exist. So, but you realize that there are over 600 Americans who are coming behind these senators saying, you are not going to send the state police. You're not going to come